Alright, what is up, guys? Can you hear me alright? I am on. Oh, hold on, let me turn on the video too. I forgot about that. There we go. Now I'm like a real YouTuber. Alright, so whoever's got questions, you can go ahead and ask. I do have a voice, yes. Alright. Marine Stone. Nice. Alright, so first question, what made you decide to create Troop Life? Let's start with that one. I always wanted to create games since I was young, but I guess the idea really came was when I was sitting around the shop with some buddies of mine, and we talked about, how all these military games, they show you, one side of it. They show you just the military, combat side. So, I smashed them. So I wanted to, really make something that showed the other side of, the military, which is, the more boring side, the more kind of, basic side that you do, all the drill and, training that you do before a deployment. They don't really show much of that. And then, I didn't think too many people were going to like it, and then, more and more people started playing, so I knew I had something. No, I'm not going to dab. How long did it take you to make the game and what it is now? So it took me 6 months of just creating. There was only like 2 or 3 people that came on and played and to check it out while I was developing it. And then after 6 months, I went and made it public, and that was it. It's been public now for 3 months, and I've still been working on it just as much every day, trying to fix bugs and stop exploits and all that. And I don't have any plans of stopping. I'm going to keep working on it. As long as people are playing, I'm going to keep adding to it. So, expect a lot of updates and a lot of new stuff. We need more rank. Yeah, I know. Well, that's why I made the that's why I made these allied groups have their own ranks, because everybody wants different different ranks. Everybody wants the Marine Corps rank. The Navy wants all the Navy ranks. So that's why I made, this this allied kind of thing, so that you guys can make your own groups and have whatever ranks you want, and then promote, and that kind of gives you leadership power too. And now with this new group that I'm making, you'll have even more power as group leaders. Question about Mars. How far do you plan on taking Mars? Well, I definitely want to fix it so that it's playable, because I know once I split the 2 up, it kind of broke a couple pieces of the game for Mars. But I do want to fix that up and at least get it playable, maybe add a couple guns. But if it takes off like Troop Life did, then I might actually put it up, put more into it. But right now I just want to focus on Troop Life, because a lot of people are playing and want to see a lot of more stuff added, so my plate's kind of full with that right now. Question about Mars, probably one of the things they will add. So how you have to make your own ranks? Well, if you make an ally, if you made a group and you allied with my group, then you get your own ranks in that group. You can make your ranks whatever you want if you're the owner. Prestige uniforms? I'm not sure about prestige uniforms, but I'm going to do prestige. Oh, someone just smashed me out of there. What the hell was that? That was crazy. But anyways, now they're all going to come running in here. But yeah, the prestige I want to make badges for, because eventually I'm going to have it so you can change what your top icon is. So if you're a general, you can have a general rank, or you can choose to have your XP rank, or you can choose to have your group allied rank and icon. So I'm going to make all those choosable, so you can kind of choose. Same thing with your job description, you're going to be able to choose what that is. But for the prestiges, I want to make those medals. So you go up to like a t-shirt, and the t-shirt would go on as like a medal. Commanding officer needs more power. That's not really a question, but I think a lot of people say that the COs abuse power, so I really don't want to give them more power right now. But I'll take that into consideration. I'll look into it. Like customization. You mean for, it's meant to RP. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm trying to read half of the other discussions. Alright, you can join, yeah, you guys can join my game if you want. You just have to look through the servers to find me. How will you keep the carjackers for the Admiral General cars safe? Well, if they jack the cars, you have the key. You can just click the key and jump back in it. The only thing I could say that would be unjackable is if you click the button by your feet, and then you'll jump right into it. So if you go like this and someone's trying to get in your car, you can just click at your feet, and then you'll be right in the thing. So that's a little easier. This guy just spawned his car in mine. Thanks, Mav. Appreciate it. You look from 2008. I know. That's actually the same shirt I got from the YouTube video before. Understandable so far. I'm glad you guys like it. For the customizable ranks, we should need server shout out for CO. Well, what I'm gonna do, the rank name is too big, covers the name in the chat. Yeah, I know, I'm gonna close up the chat just because that's gonna make me keep reading. I'm gonna go in here so people don't bother me too much. Try to sit. That way I don't get messed with, because I know people are gonna keep messing with me. So yeah, I can make the rank name smaller. I don't see what it looks like under people's names, but I think that depends on how far away you are. Like this guy's name right now isn't too bad. I think it depends on what your device is. I don't know. Right name. There was something else I was gonna say that I saw in chat that I thought I saw. I'm your moral. Thank you, bud. Yes, don't give them much power yet, because they abuse so much when I'm hit. Yeah, I know. But you know what I'm going to do? I want to do a vote system, so that if there is a admin or a CO abusing, that the people can vote to relieve him of his duties. So that would either, maybe send him to jail or kick him out of the game. I'd have to think about it. But I think there's got to be some way to these guys keep freaking messing with people. There's got to be some way to stop the COs from being abusive. So I think that's the best thing to do, is a vote. I got 15 viewers on. Okay. I know. I probably could have done this on YouTube and gotten more people watching. And I apologize. I was just trying to get it set up, and it was not working out. If you reset, you can escape prison. RIP. That's only if you are in the not max security prison. If you're in the other prison, then you should be okay. The prisoners, there is a prisoner team, but it's marked for arrest. But yeah, I think there is going to be a time limit once I do put the kill bars in there. Once I put the kill walls inside of that jail cell, I'm going to make sure that they can't get out, and put a timer on it so that they can actually get let out at some point too. Get boots. I know I should just get boots. You know what I can do? I'm gonna go to my secret place. All you guys are gonna see my secret area, the inside of it, because you're actually watching the stream, and I appreciate it. I don't even need boots because I can do fly me, I guess, but it looks cooler when I'm actually using the boots. I think I got enough money for it. Yes, the undermat bunker. Yep. Yeah, I don't think I'll kick them out of the game. I think I'll just make it so that they can just get knocked down a rank or something. Maybe just switch them to the civilian team. Oh, I can't even find the thing. It's so dark. Is that it? Or I think people are just down here with me looking for me. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to kill myself. And there's actually a secret way I can get there that only works for me. So if I come over here, and if I click on the computer, it teleports me to my little Easter egg. So yeah, this is the underside. It's all dark, so you can't even really see out. Someone's got to turn the light on, whoever the CO is. So this is just an area to give people XP and money. That was before I had admin commands set up to just change XP and money. Mike, you have a bright window. It's not a window, it's just the light on. This is all curtains behind me. Unless you're talking about this, I don't know. On Top Secret, I suggest you put some zombie zone to help us get more XP. The zombies and all the AI that you're going to be going against is going to be Mars. That's going to be the place for AI. For right now, I think the only thing I'm going to add to this, a new area, is going to be, if ever any of you have ever played Battlefield, it's going to be a big team deathmatch area like that. So you're going to go there and have all the same kind of weapons that you have here, but you're going to have the gadgets like you have in the Mars missions. So you'll also have vehicles, the tanks, the jets, helicopters. Everything will be in there. So it's going to be a big war zone. I don't like mixing the NPCs too much inside this game or with combat, just because it makes it lag. So the new area is going to be all enemy combat with no AI. The yellow sun button. Yeah, it's inside the officer building. If I click this, I can go back to there. Yeah. It's still dark out. Oh, you found it, bud. Good job. Huzzah! You got it. So yeah, the more NPCs, the more it lags. So that's why I'm trying not to make it too bad. So if you guys haven't seen, I got a new update board here that I'm just gonna, since you guys probably don't ever check the update log when you start the game, when you first join. So I'm gonna put these things up now that just rotate every so often. So inside this top secret area, what it's most likely going to be, guys, is an artillery range. So if you play the newest game that I have on my profile, it's the vehicle test area, and I have an artillery cannon in there in one of the house's lots. So when you use that, you can actually test the artillery cannon as well, and you'll be shooting at tanks like these ones over here, Humvees, all that stuff, and blow them up. And then they will teleport to a random spot, and then you shoot it at that, and you get XP. So it'll be like an artillery challenge. I don't know what, it's not all going to be that because it's a big area, but that's going to be a good portion of it. Alright. Don't put tanks lag. Well, it's vehicles that lag. I mean, anything that does vehicles is going to lag, so it's all about how it's coded, because some vehicles in here don't lag at all, and then the vehicles that I just added, they didn't lag in the test area, but here they lag like crazy. So I got to work on those now. But I think the cars that I have right now with the tanks, if I put a tank frame on that Humvee car, then I think it'd be alright. It wouldn't lag too much. How much for the artillery? I'm not sure yet. I got to see how fast it's going to be to rank up. That's usually how I do it, is trial and error. So whoever the first people are to do the artillery are going to probably get too much XP, and then I'm going to have to lower it to nerf it and say, okay, now this is decent amount. That's how everything was in Troop Life. Everything kind of gave you too much XP at first, and people were ranking up like crazy fast. So that's why I had to change the ranks like the first month or so it was out. How do you get inside the secret room? You can't. It is surrounded by a kill block area. Alright, I gotta lower this. Is it loud for you guys, this Roblox in the background? Because it is loud as crap for me. I'm gonna lower my shit. You can't hear the game sound? You guys can't hear the game at all? What? Oh, it must be too low. There, now it's at half. Is that better? Can you guys hear it at least now a little bit? I know, it's lagging because so many people are coming at me. How are you gonna... It's 20 people crowding me is what the lag usually is. No, that's not the game music. It was just the sound effects. That's all. I wanted to make sure. We need to hear you speak. Goddamn! Can you guys? You guys can hear me speak though. All right. So, are you guys? Can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me and the game good? Okay. All right. Any other questions? Before I head off, can't hear the game at all. That's weird because I have it set with the desktop audio. I don't know why the audio's not working. That's weird. Really need to hear is my. I know, not the game. I know you guys all know the sound effects, anyways. Can we get a badge for this? No, I can't. I can't do a badge for this. There's no way of coding a way to know who watched the stream. But maybe trying to think what I could do if you're in this game. I can maybe do something, but I don't know. What did I do in the Marines? Good question. Alright, I'm going to mute this so I don't hear the stuff either. So, in the Marines, I, what was this guy saying, kill the owner for? What the heck is that? So, in the Marines, I did, a lot of construction. You know, I did some demolition, because that's another part of the job, is blowing up doors and walls when the infantry needs to get in. So that's called breaching. But, yeah, for the most part, if you're with a wing unit, which is, I was with the support wing unit, then you will, you'll do more construction. You know, it's pretty much whatever the base needs. It could be, you know, a sign. It could be a whole building. It could be, you know, we call them SWA huts for Southwest Asia. Southwest Asian hut, which is pretty much just a shed. So we built a lot of sheds in Iraq that, you know, people were living in, using as offices. We poured a lot of concrete for helo pads. I made a bunch of those. I went, one of the missions I did, where was I based most of the time, was North Carolina, Cherry Point, North Carolina, and Lejeune was another big one. But I was on, there's a smaller base next to Lejeune called New River, and I was on that base because that's like the airport of the base. So yeah, you do a little bit of everything as an engineer. You do construction, you do field fortification, which is, you know, learning how to I'm gonna kill this dude, whoever it is. So you learn how to chop down trees and use logs as what's his name? Navy. There we go. Jail Navy. You wanna keep smoshing me, boy? So yeah, a lot of construction. You do field fortification, which is, like I said, barbed wire, log obstacles, stuff you put in the way so people can't get through. What we also do is field fortification as far as buildings. Put sandbags up. Whatever kind of stuff you need to make the building more secure, and pretty much turn either buildings or empty spots into artillery spots or bunkers. So I did a mission in a place called Obeid, which was the hottest area in the province at the time, and a kid had just gotten killed by a suicide bomber. The infantry guys were all shooting in a firefight, and then in the middle of the firefight, the guy ran up and blew himself up on a kid. Well, not a kid, but a private, and he passed away like a week before we got there. So we went out there and fortified this building for the Iraqi police to live in. It was pretty much a mansion, and we fortified that into a police station, so that the Iraqi police could be next to this infantry unit and kind of have their headquarters next to each other. The Admiral and General's chat color, that is coming. There was a time when I could have my own chat color, and I thought I'd be able to code that for all the Game Pass holders, but I switched admin commands, and now I do not have I don't have the code anymore to change the colors, and it does slow down the speed of the chat. I'll unjail this guy now. So yeah, the chat colors I don't know about, but I will give you guys something, maybe an icon or something in the game next to your name, or in the chat. I gotta look into it, but if I can do it, I'm definitely gonna get it for you guys. I'm trying, but there's just a million other things I'm trying to work on first. Yes, the T-pose animation is coming. That'll be before Christmas time, because I don't know. X2son, my cousin, has said dance animations like Fortnite, like the Orange Justice and stuff. But I don't know. I think that'd be a little too crazy. And then, you already have the people that are saying this game's not, super military realistic. And then you put that in, and all the Orange Justice stuff, and they would just talk more trash, I think. So I don't know. I don't know about the Orange Justice. Dances are fun. I know they're fun. I know, but that's the thing. There's a hard line that you don't want to cross of being fun and realistic, and people on both sides are going to get butt hurt one way or the other. If I put something in, I'm going to hear comments from both sides. But yeah, the T-pose maybe, and the Orange Justice maybe. If I do add dance animation, it's only going to be one. But I mean, you guys already have the dance animations on here that you can do, right? You can just type in E-dance and do that. You don't need my thing, right? I forget which one is it. E-dance, is that it? Yeah, there we go. See? You guys can dance in the game. You don't need me to code it. Oh, thank you, Lazy, for the shout out in the chat. Well, what if for those with special... Yes, I am wanting to do something for everyone with the Game Pass, especially now that I had 50% off for everyone. So, I don't know. We'll look into it. I'm not sure the time. I can definitely do something for it. I just don't know what it's going to be yet. I got to think of a good treat for that, like a mission TP area. So we can do something with the game. How about limited time Game Pass on Christmas? From other games. We need something unique from other games. Then you're planning on to be done on Discord. I don't know. I can probably do a chat in the Discord too. These guys are ridiculous. I can probably do a chat in the Discord too. Just a Q&A thing. But right now, I don't know. And yes, I know the R6 emotes don't work because you really can't animate too much with the R6. It's tough because the animations, you have to make double the animations. And I did have it just so that only everyone was morphed to the R15. And I didn't have R6 in here. And then I just allowed R6. And really the only thing broken left now is emotes, which isn't really broken. It's just you can't animate the same. I have to make new animations for for that, which would take a while, and it just, there's other things that I've been trying to work on first, which is, more the bugs before I start adding stuff. But the quickest way you can do it is just switch from R6 to R15 if you want to use the emotes for now. And why did I join the Marines? Actually, it was September 11th, and I was almost in high school. I was like in middle school, and I knew I wanted to join the military, and because for tuition, my family didn't have too much money, so I knew I didn't want to get in a lot of debt with college, so yeah, I got into looking into the military, and saw they'd pay, with your GI Bill, they'd give you all your stuff paid for. But I didn't even know about, once I got out, they'd actually pay you like you're working a normal 9-to-5 job on top of paying for your tuition. So I was getting money to live in an apartment and everything, and food and all that paid for, plus them paying my tuition for school, which was crazy. I didn't even notice that. But anyways, when I was looking into the branches after 9/11, I knew I wanted to be, like out on the front lines and, get some action and get some revenge. It's just, that time was very heated for a lot of people, and I just wanted to, go get some payback. And I thought, the Marines would be the best bet for me to get out on the front lines and do stuff. Yeah, I did serve in Iraq, not Afghanistan. I was actually supposed to deploy a second time to Afghanistan, but I'm gonna go into class when this guy just keeps smashing stuff. So yeah, I did 7 months in Iraq. Army deployments are 12 months. I gave them props for doing that. They do 6 months, and then they take like 2 weeks of leave, and then they go back to Iraq or Afghanistan for 6 months. It's nuts. 7 months was enough for me in Iraq, and then I was ready to kill some of my platoon mates, just because, living and working with the same people all day, every day gets on your nerves if somebody's in there that you don't like. So, yeah, it's good that I got out after 7 months, and we got back and got to have some time to ourselves again. But yeah, I was going to deploy to Afghanistan, and I didn't have enough time left on my contract. But because I was a corporal, I had to train my squad because they were deploying, so I still had to go to all of the events, 29 Palms or 29 Stumps it's called, to do like desert training for Afghanistan. So I'm going away from my family and all that, and yeah, so we did, after the workup, that was it. I got out, and my platoon went to Afghanistan. But to loop back to somebody that asked what made me join, it was for game design, actually. So I wanted to be a video game designer before I wanted to be a Marine. It just kind of happened at the same time. I don't know if any of you have played SOCOM, U.S. Navy SEALs. That was the first PlayStation 2 game that was like a military multiplayer. It came with the microphone, first ever microphone online. But before I got that, there was like the PlayStation magazine sent a demo disc every once in a while, and on the demo disc it had like how it's made, so it showed behind the scenes of how this game SOCOM was made, and I saw everybody using 3D modeling programs and coding and all that stuff, and I was like, I want to do that. That's the job I want. So that's when I realized my dream. When I was 13 or 14, I said I want to be a game designer, and then I started thinking about how the hell I'm going to pay for it, and so I looked in the military because I liked the military games and needed the tuition. So the Marine Corps helped me out, and Mega Flash and Discord and Recon. Okay, nice. Is a fart an anal cough? Yes, I would say so, Rifty. It is. Hey, Mike, MARSOC Skin 1 and 2 are for Army, correct? Well, MARSOC stands for Marine Special Operations Command. So those are Marine Special Forces outfits. But But again, the outfits are whatever. You guys can, you know, I'm never going to be a Nazi on, you know, you have to wear this uniform or that uniform. I'd say whatever look you like the most, you should go with, you know. And don't try to be a Nazi to anyone else unless you're a group leader. Then you can tell, you know, all of your troops how you want them to be. Bro Mike has to be at least 32 or 29. I am 31. Thank you very much. But yeah, I went in as 18. Why are they close to Army then? You mean like, oh, because they're near the Army's section? Maybe? I mean, the Army's over here, and then it's Air Force, and then these are all the covers of all the branches. These are actually the same uniforms, but this is how you tell a boot, which is a new person, from a veteran, is how sun stained, how sun bleached your uniform is. So if you have very, very light camis on, it means you really haven't gone anywhere and you know, gotten your uniform brightened up. So if you got the dark uniforms on, you know that, you know, you just got in, or you just got the uniform and hasn't seen much action yet. But it could be somebody just wanted to buy a new outfit, you know. Do I have any family that served? No, I do not. No, I don't think any of my family has. One of my younger cousins actually is in like the Young Marines, I think. So he's doing that stuff, and I've never visited him because he's in another state. But he says he likes it. He wants to go in now and join as like a Marine officer. But no, none of my older family has ever joined, and none of my younger family yet. Oh, Sean. This guy's trying to steal me out of here. Can you show us your skill at the obby? Nope. You guys embarrass me every time I try. You guys blow through the obby. That's why I put the timer in, and I want to get a leaderboard set up with that, so it saves your fastest time. So that way there's a little bit more of a reward factor to it. I think instead of I think the easiest way I can do it for now is just to have a server leaderboard. So whoever had the fastest time sets it, and then, you know, it stays there until people leave, until the server empties out, and then it'll erase once the server resets. Yeah, the Spec Ops sergeant close to me. It said my brother died and he was in the Army, died in combat. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Elite. I got a lot of friends that died, and, you know, engineers, and every every branch and every unit, you know, you never know where you could end up, you know. I am getting sheep herded, yes. Someone's robbing. I don't think they're robbing me, but I'm definitely getting attacked by these people. And this only had like 2 or 3 people in it when I joined it. I joined the smallest server. This guy is still trying to steal me. What time is it? I don't want to make this run too long. 7:50. Alright, I need a few more minutes. Any other questions? Military or game related? Future updates? You know, I'm working on a bunch of stuff. It's hard to pick out what I want to work on first. Let me think. Yeah, I'll let you think. I'm gonna check this chat too. Are you happy? I gave you 500 Robux. I got 50,000 XP too. Nice. Well, actually, I think it's 250 now because I did the half price thing. Today is everything's 50% off. And more obbies. Oh yes. So the obbies that are coming, guys, just so you're in the know, it's gonna be 50%. What the fuck? Not 50%. This is what I was saying before. I'm gonna do an air obby, like an Air Force obby that's gonna be based like up in the sky, and you have to, like, you know, do these obstacles without falling down to your death. And I'm gonna do a water obby. I think it's going to be a mixture of above water, jumping on things, and underwater diving obby. So I think that'll be cool. Expect that. I know a lot of people want more obbies. Like I said, I'm just taking it slowly, you know, I can only do baby steps. If I get on to one update that's going to be huge or take too long, then, you know, people are going to be waiting forever, rather than if I can bust out 10, 15 small updates, you know, every week. I would like that better. I'm gonna hide in my room. Maybe can I get around this corner and then hide? Let's see if I can lose them. Oh no, they're all coming. Someone grab me, bastard. All right. My Christmas plan. Oh, I don't have any Christmas plans yet for the game. I'm thinking I'm definitely going to come up with something, so expect that. It's just a matter of time of, you know, what I want to think of. Maybe you guys can make suggestions. Oh, someone just tagged me. Oh, yep. Alright, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna run out and let these guys do what they need with my body. Alright, so pause the chat for a second. Let me jump out of this guy's truck. Alright. Fly me. I'm gonna try to get to safety. This guy still just... he screwed me up right when I did the fly me. I can't even get out. Really? Bastard. Alright, you know what? This is probably gonna be the end of it anyways, guys. I'm gonna head out. I'm just gonna pick up Domino's Pizza. Yeah, I gotta get Domino's Pizza. Get swatted live. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Well, the upside, yes, the island and the area behind it is going to be all updated with the terrain, and that'll probably be where that the bigger combat area is. Top Secret coming out. That'll be before Christmas. That'll be very soon because the gun's pretty much done. Add a chopper on aircraft carrier, and yes, I am gonna put vehicles up there too. Would I advise others to join the Marines? It all depends on what you want, man. The military, you know, I would say think of what MOS you want to do first, and then think about what branch you want, because certain branches are better for certain jobs. So you gotta make that decision first, and then look into the different branches. Alright guys, but that's it. I'm out. Hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to doing this again. I think I'll make it a weekly thing. So have a good night, and happy Veterans Day to all.